I'm Andrew Armstrong. Welcome to Transforming Andrew. I'm going out for another long run today. It's Saturday and it's bloody freezing. It's just been snowing and I'm going to try the last of my snacks that were sent me. So we have here an energy source sports drink. Now, I don't know, I don't like carrying stuff with me, but this has got electrolytes, so maybe I'll just have that beforehand. I've got a energy gel. I've got an iso gel. That's really heavy, actually. The iso gel is heavier than the energy gel significantly. And a few of these caffeine packs. So I'm going to just stock up, I think, drink a bunch of the salty powder and take an iso gel or two with me on the way and see how I get back, see how I feel when I get back. I'm going to try again a long run, and I've really planned a route that'll take me to half marathon duration. So it's a little bit chilly, but I think I can do it. And once I can do it, then that's it. I've achieved my dream. Well, my dream for this weekend. See you after the run. Hi, I'm back from my run. It didn't go very well today. I didn't achieve what I set out to achieve, and I think it's a little bit of trying a little bit too hard too soon. I clearly set out to beat last week's effort of 12.6 miles, something like that, 12.7, so thereabouts, because I wanted to complete the actual half marathon distance, and I thought I'd achieve this by adding my extra mile per week, as I've become accustomed to doing, and frankly, about 3 miles out, I knew it wasn't going to happen. I was not feeling that transition from warm-up into cruise mode. There seems to be a point when you start where it just feels, you feel every niggle, little pains in your knees and your thighs and your feet and those sorts of things. And after a while, they tend to go away. I did start with my stretches and things beforehand, so I didn't just go out and start running. I did the usual routine. But yeah, around mile 3, it just wasn't happening for me. So I persevered a little bit further, maybe another half a mile or so, but I just had to turn around and start hobbling back. I could not really keep up a jog coming back, so I walked a lot of the way. Every now and then I'd try to get back into a jog, maybe run a little sprinty type thing, but really I'd just peter out quite quickly, fall back into the walk. And then around 0.8 of a mile from home, I just jogged the rest of the way. So I thought, darn it, I'm not gonna drag my heels all the way to my front door. So I just sort of shuffled along and managed to do that. So it all in all was about an hour and a half of work. I think it was 6.5 miles, something like that. I'll put the stats on the screen. I was a little bit annoyed about this, and I mentioned it in the forums, and a lot of people really saying you got to have a plan now. You got to start working out what you want to do, start doing your little runs in the week to keep yourself entertained, really, and then your progressively longer runs on the weekend, and work your way up to a level that's sustainable, and you get used to it. Let your body adapt to it. So we're not saying necessarily last week's efforts was a fluke, but maybe last week's effort was, it was an all-out, balls-out effort, and then you're basically screwed, and you need to recover and take it slowly and work your way back up again. So there's clearly a point where your fitness or your body will plateau, and then you have to start thinking about how you're going to do it, achieve your goals properly. Anybody can just get out there and start running, as I've demonstrated, but to do it seriously and be able to have the endurance and ability to sustain that and do that week in, week out, weekend in, weekend out, is a different kettle of fish. So I'm going to look at myself and look at a plan and start working out how I'm going to achieve that. So if you've got any comments you want to add on this subject, please leave them down below. If you want to hear me or be notified when I make these videos, please click subscribe, and I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching. Oh, before I forget, I did try these remaining iso gels and energy gels, as I mentioned I would. And yeah, although they didn't really help me on this occasion, they were actually quite good. The apple flavour of this one here, this energy gel, was actually very pleasant. And I did try the orange one a little bit later as well. This one is almost like a drink, and that's why it was a bit bigger and a bit heavier, a bit more volume. So just to conclude the high five nutrition things, I'm pretty impressed with them. They're palatable at least. Okay, bye.